Yo, what's up, mates? You guys shouldn't have booed me. Now I'm going to go on a massive tear. I'm going to take down Eli, Cooper, and Kenny. Boom!
Is Jett Lawrence about to unleash the fury? Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. Who's ready to do a little MOTO whistle blowing? So we examine the good, the bad, and maybe even the ugly. Not all watered down bubblegum content. No! We're going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We're going to talk about the things that nobody else wants to talk about. And if they can't, or if they do want to talk about it, they can't because they're in someone else's pocket. Wall Street's pocket. The industry is now the swamp. The swamp is now the industry. It's all manufactured. No more hardcore.
Yo, what's up, homies? Who remembers when Moto was hardcore like this?
Extreme sports, no watered down electric bike fluff. That's what you guys get to deal with now. But hey, there's still some good racing to cover, so let's go ahead and cover it. Now, speaking of good racing, Jetson finally got back to his winning ways. The first two-time winner of the season. And there's a good chance that he could go on a little run. Now, this is Supercross. We know how fast stuff can happen. Stuff can happen really quick in Supercross.
Sorry, Jetson, it's not all rainbows and sunshine for you anymore. The crowd doesn't like you, and that means it's on. Boom!
It's not like the outdoors where it's more forgiving in terms of more elbow room, more time to, more time to make up time on other riders. There's a lot more that you can do in the outdoors, but with Supercross, anything can happen. But I'm a little concerned right now because here's the reason why. See, we don't want to see a predictable season. We don't want to see Jetson run away with this thing. We want to see it made hard on Jetson. Now, it's not that we don't want to see Jetson, the new face of the industry, and the new champ, and the new Jeremy McGrath, the new king of Supercross. It's not necessarily that we don't want to see all that. I mean, maybe you guys do. I don't know. But the reality is we don't want it to be a cakewalk. We want to see the dude have to fight and claw and scratch his way to the top the way these other guys did. We don't want to see the red carpet rolled out courtesy of the Wall Street execs now that run the industry and just pave the way to make one big marketing campaign to sell you a donut. We don't want that.
Yeah, this kid's like the Justin Bieber of motocross, selling all kinds of donuts.
At least I don't want that. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want that too. Anybody that watches the show, I'm pretty sure they don't want that. But the reality is this. This is a big weekend. I believe this is a massive, massive weekend for the season and quite possibly the sport. The realities are, friends, we're in America. I'm American, and I love having the international flavor and the Aussie in the mix, and the kid's clearly super talented. I mean, he's built to ride a dirt bike. He makes it look so easy. You still haven't even seen him really push too hard. The only person that we've always talked about, the only person that can beat Jett is Jett himself, and we've pretty much seen that. Now, there's one Achilles heel. There's one black swan. There's one elephant in the room right now when it comes to Jetson being able to just go out there and manhandle and make these guys look silly the way he did in the outdoors and even with some of the races, the two races that he won this year. The other riders now, because they see the crowd is not on his side, they are not going to ride him as softly as they were when everybody was cheering for Jetson. Now that everybody's booing him because he got fussy on the track with El Hombre, a bad move. He will never live that down. That will always, as much as they want to downplay it, which they clearly are, it's never going to go away. It's going to be like that. I'll tell you what it's going to be like. The scene where Jetson grabbed El Hombre by the helmet will live on in infamy or forever, for just like the Weston Pike punching Vince Freeze in the head incident lives on still to this day. Still to this day, you'll see that clip pop up on a regular basis. It's one that's etched in our memory forever. That is, in fact, what we're going to see out of this incident we saw where Jetson grabbed El Hombre by the helmet. He will, I don't care how much they try to play this down. They are trying to do cleanup on aisle 2. There's some executive right now in a suit talking about ways they can make this go away. They've talked to Jetson on what kind of post-race interviews to give to try to get himself as likable again as possible. The reality is the kid's now sporting ink. He doesn't really care. I think he's watched some of these videos. He knows he's watered down bubblegum rider, and he's being contrived and manufactured into what the industry wants him to be. And even though there's everybody's got their sellout cost, right, Ricky? Everybody sells out at a price. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm not saying you wouldn't. We all have our price. What's your price? Some people don't have a price. Some people like El Hombre, I don't got a price. I ain't selling out. I ain't going to push it. I ain't going to hire a social media management team. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to do my thing, even if it costs me a few bucks. I've always said in business and in moto now, I'd rather be happy making less money than miserable making more. So if I'm going to be miserable, I better be making a lot of money. And I think that's what we're seeing out of Jetson. He doesn't want to be the guy that the industry has now painted the picture of him to be. He just got paid enough, and his family relies on him to do it. You've got to be a team player. Go out there and play the role. It's just temporary. But at some point, when you watch other riders out there keeping it real, and you're out there basically acting, faking it, the industry darling, other riders see the entourage that comes around him. They see the moto executives circling him. They see all the money being showered on him, but they also see the crowd now booing him. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy who wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark infested. Jetson, welcome back to the swimming pool, my friend. I don't care if you win out the entire season. You've got a massive hurdle in front of you, because I don't believe the riders are going to ride you soft anymore. In fact, if they hear the crowd continuing to boo you, even though I'm sure there's some industry exec telling some pre-rider race meeting to be cool out there, do whatever, there's certain guys you can only push them so far. Everybody has their breaking point. Ask El Hombre. In the meantime, Walty will be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless. I'll see you on the next video.